I'm here at the Grattan Hotel, where all the dancers who've signed up for the Royal Belfast Strictly have met up for their first rehearsal.
Well, it came about in a very usual manner, talking in the kitchen. I was at home in my parents' house for the weekend, and I was talking to my mum about the fact that we didn't have an MRI scanner. And she just said to me, well, why don't you do something about it? So when you're put under that pressure by your mum, you just do it. And I thought about it, and her hairdresser, Lorraine, said, why don't you do a Strictly Come Dancing night, which I thought was a fantastic idea. And so we kind of set about forming a committee, and I managed to persuade the consultants and some of the directors to get involved.
Well, in my own words, it is very personal to me. I've been through the experience within the Children's Hospital. My own daughter, Charlotte Regan, when she was just 11 months old, had to have surgery for a heart condition. At that time, I remember 4 things very clearly. The first was the nurse, who introduced us in the ward and explained that the heart they were going to operate on within Charlotte was little more than the size of a plum, if not less, something the size of this plum. Second thing I remember was Charlotte taking over to the operating theatre and being put to sleep in my wife's arms, not knowing where we see her again when she woke up. The third thing was her waking up some 2 weeks later in the intensive care unit, and that was on her first birthday. And the fourth thing, pertinent to tonight, was that ambulance journey, waiting on the ambulance to take us for diagnostics and then the surgery from the Children's Hospital over to the main theatres. That can be avoided through something like this we have tonight, through this scanner. So not if we get the scanner, but when we get it, and the sooner we get it, the better.
Well, I was approached by one of our colleagues at the BBC, and she said, I have a challenge for you. So, right, dead on, happy days, no bother. She said it's to raise money for the MRI scanner at the Children's Hospital. I thought, well, absolutely, I'm definitely on board. And then she said it's Strictly Come Dancing. Right, okay.
Need to think again.
Yeah, exactly. So, but I suppose I just sort of agreed on the spot there and then. Very important cause, but I thought it'd be a bit of fun. And I was talking to Alison, and I was like, you should do it as well. So it's funny that Alison knows the girl I'm talking about, Tara, knows it quite well, and Tara suggested Ali. And Ali, again, same thing, didn't you just say
no,
yes?
I would do anything for Tara, is the first thing, and I would do anything for the Children's Scanner Appeal. I think I might regret this one, but we'll give it our very best shot. We have a wee friend who was very ill last summer, and he had a problem with his wee brain, he had a bleed, and of course it's the same thing. For a child to get from the Children's Hospital to the main hospital for this scan, an ambulance has to come and get them and bring them down. I mean, it's traumatic enough going for a scan, but to be going through all that as well, it just defies reason that we don't have one, you know, and everybody's working so hard to get it, so fingers crossed we'll get it this time.
And I think as well, because, you know, the money necessarily may not be there from the Department of Health. We know the health minister just can't write checks for everything, but they need this. So it's good that we can play a part, and it's good that all the doctors are on board, and we're going to have a bit of fun, but at the end of the day, we are going to raise some incredible amounts of money.
It's going to be a lot of fun, and it's for a great cause, and we're really looking forward to it. But Tara Mills promised me I'd learn the Charleston, but it's not on the list. What about you?
Yeah, whenever I was watching Strictly Come Dancing on television, you know, I was shouting at the screen, that's me, I want to do that. So, you know, this is my own fault. And it's going to be great fun, and it's for a really good cause, and we're all out to maybe get fit, who knows, and you know, we want to see that big silver ball swirling, don't we?
That's right.
Yeah. And we're not competitive at all.
No,
you know,
no.
Oh, I'm sure.
But,
no cat fights in the BBC canteen
Same
then?
office, but we don't
have
share
my own
trophies.
office now. I'm occupying one of the newsrooms.
You're going to, obviously, any particular dances you're looking forward to learning, or?
I'd like to do samba, or jive, something like that.
Well, either the Lindy Hop or the American Smooth.
I would say that children's cause or any cause in medicine is very close to our heart, and we know that how terrified children are when they have to come to the main Royal with all the adults around them when they need an MRI. So I believe that it is a true cause.
I did Strictly last year, another Strictly event, and loved it. So straight away, as soon as I got the phone call, I was like, yes, I'll do that. And then I put the phone down afterwards and thought, oh, what have I done? So, but looking forward to getting started, finding out who I'm partnering and what dance we're going to do and all that sort of stuff. But it's just for such a fantastic cause. I've worked very closely with Cool FM before, with the hospital, doing stuff. We did radiothons there a couple of years running, and any money that's raised for the MRI Scanner Appeal would just be fantastic. So I just hope everybody digs deep.
I'm now joined by Fitness Freddy. You've been brought in here at the last minute.
Yes, I'm told today at 1 o'clock that I was to be in the club tonight at 7:30 to take part in the dance routine, but more than happy. It's going to a fantastic cause, and I'm really looking forward to meeting new people and having lots of fun.
And in your business, you do fitness routines and fitness, but you work with young people regarding fitness. Yes. So this is a bit of a different ball game for you.
Totally different.
Different ballroom game, I should say.
Yeah, working all the schools throughout Northern Ireland, teaching children fitness in a fun way. Maybe till Alvin and the Chipmunks, which is completely different than the waltz or the quick step. So yeah, completely different.
Well, I'm doing the breakfast show on the radio, and I have a wee daughter now, just turned 1, and Julie contacted me and told me what it was about. And since the birth of my daughter, I've become very conscious of anything to do, especially with the Royal, because that's where she was born, and they were amazing down there. So as soon as I heard what it was about, I was absolutely 100%, no problem, didn't think twice about it. Because if I had I maybe would have thought again, because I'm not a dancer.
Got cold feet before you even start?
Two left cold feet I've got. But I'm definitely up for it. Amazing cause, and just hope that we can get all the money that we can get the scanner into the Royal.